Alright, trying a brand new recipe. I was supposed to be making simple lobster risotto. But, so I went to the grocery store today and not a lobster to be found. Actually, I went to 2 grocery stores, not a lobster to be found. Stupid me forgetting that it was just New Year's Eve and everyone was doing lobsters. So I'm switching it to shrimp risotto. So here's my first attempt at making risotto, like real risotto from scratch, not this box stuff. So it's supposed to be hard. Bring into a boil 4 cups of chicken broth and 1.5 cups of water. I'm looking away because you know hotch pot never boils. Alright, so here's the thing. I would usually buy the easy peel and eat shrimp raw, but they had these, well, let's just say Sean gave them to us, these giant ones in the shell. So, and the recipe says cook the lobster in the shell, then after it's all done, remove the meat from the shells, and then you're supposed to keep the shells in the broth to infuse the broth with some sort of flavoring, and then strain it. Now, the thing is they're talking about lobster shells. This is shrimp. Well, see, I have no idea what happens when you cook shrimp in the shell. Do you? Are you sitting there going, stupid, stupid man, do not cook the shrimp in the shell? Well, I'm about to find out. Okay, they're in the broth, cooking until they turn pinkish. And we'll see what happens. I think they're done. They're nice pink. Shells are pink. Alright, now I have to get the shells off. Another thing I'm not realizing is the shells are going to be hot in this house. How do I do that? Let them learn. Okay, another thing you don't think about is this takes a lot of frickin' bowls, because you need to put the shrimp in here, and you're supposed to pull the shrimp out, which they're in here, then they cool, but then you separate the shrimp from the shells, and you can't very well do that in the same bowl, so the shrimp that I shell go in here, the shells go in here. This takes like 30 bowls. Thank God for dishwashers. And then you have to strain the whole mixture after you take the shrimp out into another bowl. So here's my strainer all set up into another bowl. So that's what, 1, 2, 3 bowls, 2 saucepans, 4, oh yeah, what's this recipe called? Simple. Simple but messy. Okay, something else you don't deal with, I mean the shelling is going okay, I think this worked out fine. Except this one issue, when the shrimp are this big. Shrimp poo. Yeah, you don't get that in lobster tails. Alright, so I have to clean out all the shrimp poo. Alright, done with the shrimp. In goes the butter. A tablespoon of butter melted in my large saucepan, so there's my shrimp all ready to go. And then I'm going to add in 1 cup of arborio risotto rice. Okay, I just dumped in the 1 cup of rice into the butter that's melted. You're supposed to stir it until they're just a little on the brown side. Supposedly this is the dangerous, difficult part of the journey, so I am turning this off so I don't burn the rice. Okay, added in pretty much the last of the liquid, then 2 tablespoons of butter. Nice and creamy, but it is a pain in the tuchus to keep stirring for 20 some minutes so it doesn't burn. One thing I learned, keep the heat a little on the hotter side than they say. If it's too low, the liquid doesn't absorb. Alright, well, now I'm going to dump the shrimp in and the peas and stir it up. Ooh, it's actually really nice and creamy. Look at that. Not bad if I say so myself. Well, we'll see what it tastes. Okay, here we go. Creamy shrimp risotto. It's not that hard. I just have to, oops. I have to get the hang of the steps to consolidate work because otherwise it's a little challenging. Oh, that looks nice and tasty. Okay, done.